Hi, this is Bimari again from Be Productive Coaching. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about how you can be a little bit more productive and really proactive with your job search. Basically, what I'm here to tell you is that you need to hustle. Yep, there's no coincidence that I'm wearing this t-shirt. It's one of my favorite t-shirts. But anyhow, I got a call yesterday or a text message from one of my past clients, and every so often, I like to text them just to see how they're doing and how their progress is coming along within their careers. And the message that I received from this client was that they were a little bit discouraged because they were not receiving any responses from the applications that they had sent out. The first question that I asked this person was, have you reached out to 5 people per day to tell them that you're looking for work and let them know exactly what you're looking for? Her answer to me, which was no surprise, was no, I haven't. And so I'm here to tell you that if you're not proactive, chances are that you are going to be one of the hundreds, if not thousands, of people that are now applying to these positions. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I shared on my LinkedIn some statistics that I thought were quite interesting. And there were sales statistics, but I feel like they really apply to the job search as well. And so the statistics were that 80% of sales are made within the 5th to the 12th contact. And then the second number that I was really surprised about was that only 48% of salespeople ever follow up on prospects. Or actually, no, I think it was 48% of people do not ever follow up on prospects. So what does that tell you? It tells you that the people that are really successful in sales are those that are following up, those that do not give up, those that look for productive and creative ways to really reach out to their clients. And I do have a background in sales. I spent about 12 years in hospitality, in sales and marketing. And I was a top producer before becoming the director of sales and marketing. I was a top producer, and I have to tell you that what I think made me most successful during that time was the fact that I was actually following up. I would not give up, and I was looking for creative ways on how to reach out each time that I followed up with my clients. Well, when you're looking for work, it's sort of the same thing. You need to be creative in how you're following up. Most people, I would say more than 90% of job seekers, do not follow up once they apply online or send their resume. And so following up is extremely important, and it's welcomed. Just keep in mind that many times hiring is not the priority. Although it should be, it's really not the priority for that hiring manager. It may be a priority for the recruiter, but that recruiter may be looking for to fill more than one position. And so sometimes people just sit on people's desk. Your resume may just be sitting on somebody's desk if it made the ATS system. And so what you want to do is you want to do some research and find an email address for whomever the hiring manager is or the recruiter. Ideally, the hiring manager, because that's really the decision maker. And so you want to be able to find an email for that person and send them an email with your resume and a nice email cover with letting them know what interests you in that position and why you would be the perfect fit for it. Make sure that you mention something about the company, maybe their values and how that they align with your values. Just something that really connects you to the company and to that position that will help you stand out. You also want to pick up the phone, call the hiring manager, leave a voicemail. That's another way to really get noticed, by leaving a voicemail and following up. And so you can do the call before the email or the email or after. It doesn't really matter which in which turn you make those calls and those follow-ups. Next, you want to connect with them on LinkedIn. And you may want to do that first, is connect with them on LinkedIn and send them a quick message on LinkedIn saying, hey, I such and such, I saw this opportunity available. I applied to it online, but I want you to know that I'm really interested and I would love the opportunity, and here's why. Again, connect to the company, connect to what it is about you that they should consider and what sets you apart from your competitors. Don't hesitate to use snail mail. So go ahead and mail your resume with a cover letter. Make sure that that cover letter is impactful, that it separates you from your competitors, and that it gives them additional information as to why they should go onto your resume to read your resume. What else can you do? Well, when I talked about the 5 people, you definitely need to connect with 5 people per day and tell them about what you're looking for and what would be the ideal fit. These 5 people could be your friends, your family. A lot of the times they have no idea what it is that you do for a living. I know that when I worked in hospitality, for the first 10 years, they pretty kind of understood operations. But then the other 12 years, they had no idea. My family and my friends did not understand what sales and marketing was in hotels. They had no idea, how do you sell a hotel? And so I had to really explain to them what it is. And what it was at the time was that we were bringing groups, we were bringing meetings to our hotels and incentives. And that was the part of sales that I was doing. And so it wasn't until I explained that to them that they understood it. So make sure that your family and your friends really understand what it is that you do and what your ideal position would be. You never know when someone may listen to a conversation of someone that may be looking to hire, etc. You want to be able to be on top of their minds. Then you want to make sure that you connect with old colleagues or people that somehow you worked with, vendors, anyone that knows you as a professional. Connect with those people. Don't be shy. Remove your ego. Let them know that you are looking for that next opportunity, and explain to them exactly what it is that you're looking for. Then you also want to keep in mind those loose connections. It's just people that you know from, it could be the friend of a friend or someone that you met once or twice. Reach out to them and connect with them. You never know what they may be able to offer you. Then do not be afraid to just really do your research for companies and identify people that are in the roles that you want to have or in the companies that you want to apply for. Go ahead and identify them and reach out to them for an informational interview. Just touch base with them, network. And who knows, they might like you over the phone and they may be the ones to connect you to that next opportunity. Lastly, I want to go over how your professional brand needs to be there. You need to be known as the expert in whatever it is that you do. So make sure that your LinkedIn is completed, that you utilize LinkedIn, that you post, and that you share information. You want to be known as the expert once again, which could be writing articles, writing blogs, commenting on people's posts, anything that will showcase you out in what we're calling a social media world now, especially when we're all virtual for the most part. You want to make sure that you are out there. I hope that these tips help you. I did write a blog about this. I think it was back in July. And so if you want to go to my website at beproductivecoaching.com, you could read the blog there. Or if you're interested in learning a little bit more, I do go over a lot of different strategies. That's part of the coaching that I do. And so feel free to set up a free consultation and we can talk a little bit more about where you are and how I can help you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that your job search is productive.